Here today with the beneficiary of our 50/50 here at Atlanta Legends Raceway. Tonight we're here with Chris Hilderbrant. He is the executive director of the Rochester Spinal Association. And again, half the money that we collect tonight will be going to this group. First of all, how are we doing today, sir?
Doing very well.
Tell me about the association. What do you guys do?
So Rochester Spinal Association has been around actually for about 30 years, helping people recover from spinal cord injuries, helping establish a better quality of life through peer mentorship, helping navigate all the crazy systems that are out there, and just recognizing that nobody plans to be spinal cord injured, and there are a lot of financial costs associated with that, and we help them find those resources.
Yeah, because I would imagine when something like that happens, they don't know what to do, right?
Right. It's traumatic emotionally, it's traumatic financially, it's traumatic physically, and we want people to know they're not the first one going through that, and that we have a network of people that can help. There's no miracle cure, there's no miracle answer for anything, but we're out here to help.
I remember I've done some stuff with people before on this, and a lot of the times it is the emotional aspect, right? Because they might think, oh, geez, my life is over.
Yeah. I think that when people first are injured in that first week, 2 weeks, month, whatever, they can't really picture what they're going to be. My injury was 30 years ago. I would have never pictured the amount of things that I've done, the successes that I've had, the family that I've built, the home that I own, like all of those, American life things. I have that. I've just done it from a wheelchair.
What was your situation? You told me, but I'd like the audience to know.
Sure. I broke my neck diving when I was 14 on the school swim team. Back in the day, the dives were the starting dives for a race were in the shallow end, and we were up on the starting blocks. Just went a little too steep, hit my head on the bottom, and I broke my 6th cervical vertebrae.
What was that like for you, especially at age 14?
There's adjustment. I think in some ways I'm actually thankful that I was so young, that I hadn't established a career or any of that can be additionally challenging. Like there's certainly a challenge. I mean, being a teenager is hard enough. Right. Now you're the one teenager in a wheelchair in your school. But that you adjust and you cope with that, and you can really go on and do great things.
And I hate to say this, but I would imagine that situation helps you today with what you're doing as the executive director. True?
Sure.
Because I
wouldn't have this job if I didn't have my injury back in the day. But I think that also, I think it helped me focus. That having my injury young, like I knew, I wasn't going to be a lumberjack. I wasn't going to do roofing. For me, I had to focus on academics and go to college and get that kind of career, and it's worked out for me.
I'm happy it did. So, if people want to get a hold of you, maybe they have a family member or maybe themselves that is dealing with the spinal cord injury, what should they do? How can they get a hold of you?
Yeah, spinal cord injury affects a lot of people, and again, nobody's planning for it. So we have our website, have our email, have a phone number. It's a little long, but it's easy to think of. Our website is rochesterspinalassociation.org. So those 3 words, no spaces, nothing in between, rochesterspinalassociation.org.
Chris, I gave you a lot of credit, man. And your life has turned out fantastic, and you're helping other people that have been through what you've been through. You're a special person, and I'm happy to say I know you.
Yeah, and we really want that opportunity for everybody, that there's nothing magical about what I did, that it's a lot about having those opportunities, and we want to create those opportunities for everybody else.
Wish you and everybody else all the best, man, and I hope we get some good money for you tonight.
I'm happy to be out here. This is my first big race experience, and so excited to see some of the races as well.
I'll check in with you on the way, man. Have fun tonight.
Thank you.